by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We're going to be playing Zed versus Jarvan. I've been playing a lot of Zed and normals. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. We're going to be starting E here, starting the Raptors. With Zed, your clear is very fast. And the reason being is it's all in the passive. The passive, we deal extra damage to the camps when they're low. So step one, get the camp low, and then eventually here, zoink, zoink, 126 damage each auto. That's normal. That is super normal. So yeah, you get the camp low and then you start dealing a lot of damage to him. So smite the camp preemptively. 147 and it's dead. Isn't that normal? Isn't Zed a real normal? The Krugs are dead. No other champion clears like that, man. So of course we're going to be full clearing every day of the week. The real question is what we do after the full clear. And for beginners, the real question is how the hell do you play the fights as Zed? That's a pretty important one to answer. Now, Jarvan ganked bot lane, and that's good for me. Because he did one camp and then ganked bot. That means he's not going to invade me. Very nice. My team's pinging to invade him, but we're not going to do that. Not this early. You always want to clear your own camp so that they respawn faster. And you have a more consistent path to just perpetually cycle your own camps. Then and only then do you want to worry about doing the enemy camps. All that invading stuff can really slow you down because you're moving around too much. Oh, Jarvan took my blue, I see. I see. Still, who cares? Not me. Go ahead and smite that bad boy. And now, Jarvan, 2 camps. Since he has 8 CS. So now I can maneuver on into his red side naturally. Braum's going to be there. Let's do nothing. Let's do nothing. And let's do nothing. And let's continue to do nothing. Alrighty, Braum, did you get bored? Let me know. Did you go back bot lane? Let me know. And of course you didn't. Did not mean to take that W. Now we started the Raptors so we can return to those pretty early on here. Let's do Scuttle first. But yeah, with Zed's Q, that deals damage. The E deals damage around us. Both of those are very important. And now, I'm just going to wait here. There's the gold card, finally. WQ. A little bit of damage. And then back to our Raptors. Isn't that a shame that Braum blocks the damn invade? Come get him, J4. Yeah, come on in, Jax. Everybody, come on in. Jarvan going back to his camps now. Very nice. We're maxing that Q first. And with the W, that creates the Shadow. The Shadow's going to duplicate our abilities, letting us get more damage if we hit the double shuriken. It also gives us a dash. Nice, Jax is low. Now, Mr. Jax, we have a question. Do you want to die? I'll kill you. But only if you want to die. He is oh, he's going in. W, EQ, auto. Auto. Eventually, auto. Noob down. Let's reset. When the enemy commits, it's a super easy gank with the W. QE. Pickaxe, longsword. And to the bot side. Since we stay true to just doing our camps, they'll respawn again. And now, as I get back on the map, we're going to hit level 5. And if we can start getting J4's camps, wow, we're in business. Okay, nice. My team's kind of trolling with the roams, but we'll see. The pickaxe longsword, obviously going to give us more damage here. The clear just keeps getting faster and faster, if you can believe that. Now that we're on the bot side, my team has a flank. Let's go ahead and smite this. 300 damage. 300 damage, that's normal. Wait for some abilities to be spent here. W, EQ, auto. Alto. Eventually. E. Nice, and now we kill the dragon. We don't immediately use our abilities there. We let the enemy have some confidence attacking the Kai'Sa. The Tarek's going to keep her sustained, and then I get to clean up. You should always play to clean up. Don't defend, don't do things fast. Do them slow and steady on Zed. Because when you freak it, when you go too fast, you know, You're going to deal damage but not kill anyone. When the enemy's fully committed, then you're in business. 9 seconds on the scuttle. Let's just wait. Our ulti, we mark the enemy. The damage we deal to them is going to build up, and then the explosion will deal more damage based on the damage we've dealt. And also it creates another shadow. These shadows become really important as the game state progresses. J4's topside. Let's take these raptors. As the plays are done, we want to start playing for these camps, and don't mind if I do with these. Joink. So much damage on that auto attack. What were they thinking when they rebalanced this shit? Mr. Braum. This might take me a while. Q. Auto E. Alto. Alto. Do-do-do. W. Alto. Alto E. Goodbye, Mr. Braum. That was Tarek's TP. I was playing as if that was Hwei. That took forever anyways. Back to the camps. Yep. Check it out. With the shadow, it duplicates the abilities. So that's 2 Qs, 2 Es. And especially when it comes to fighting the champions, it's super overpowered. Haven't even mentioned, but the runes here, the Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Legend, Haste, Cut, or Hoop, is going to give us more damage. You might think go Electrocute, but with Conqueror we build up that bonus AD. Especially as the game progresses, it's going to be about getting multiple rotations of our Qs off as we use the shadow. And then where we build these tank items, it's going to be a whole lot of like pulling the enemy into us and into our team, not just taking the fight into them. That's deceptively easy though. For all these words I'm saying, it's like you hit the shuriken and you don't get hit by their abilities and you're in business. We can check if he's on the Void Grubs here with the shadow. Nice. Q. Gets the smite. TF not moving, okay. Still gonna move towards the play here, entertaining a little. Smite. They F at, what are you talking? Final score 2-0-1. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, welcome to game 2. Playing into Mundo this time. This guy was silver in season 3, Care. He's had a lot of time to practice. Mundo clears super fast, so we'll just see if he invades me on my blue side. Should I counter cheese him? No. The answer with any of these assassins, do your own jungle. It will all work out. Joink 240. Joink 240. You kind of want to practice that walking away from the camp part though. To smite it and deal enough damage. Because once you get it within range to utilize the passive, then you're really in business. Is there any play bot lane? Maybe. Switch to stealthing in, boys. Moving. WQE, auto. Alto. Alto. 2-for-1 special. Oh, even Yumi's walking forward. These animal champions, they make them get crazy. I was really trying to steal that with the last auto, too. WQE. Soften the way for him since they're trying to push. And Mundo should invade my blue side here. Let's see. 2 long swords. I started a health potion so I don't get the pickaxe. Doesn't matter, I guess we'll see. But I had more HP for the play. If that play is closer, then you want that HP. But as a cleanup champion like Zed, it is harder to justify. On to the wolves. Mundo will walk in here if he's still in my other blue side camps. Oh my gosh, the Gromp is up. And then where we started the Raptors, always have in mind that we're trying to get back to those Raptors. Zed's abilities in the early game too, they deal just as much damage as an auto attack. So even though you won't have the energy for the Q and the E as often, it just doesn't matter. Oh, big man. We're both like, oh shit. Haha. Alto. E, auto smite, WW. Oh, I'm so dead. Just kill me, guys. Just kill me. I did not get my W over the wall. Whoopsie daisy. One Caulfield's Warhammer. White people would be like, but my lanes didn't rotate. That's the least of my problem. I didn't get the shadow over the wall. That's my bad. Mundo, please don't take my raptors. Please. Just do the scuttle crab like a nice guy. Blast cone. Yes. Caulfields gives me some ability haste. Doesn't give me any extra AD. Q. So with the shadow, you want to put that. You want to aim the shadow down, and then it will eventually be time to aim the Q. And you need to be aiming the Q, not just shooting, not having your cursor in the exact same spot that it was when you put the shadow down. Level 5, Mundo path towards top side. I could cross through mid, or I could just start dragon. Starting dragon seems so bad. Yeah, Twitch is mid, alright. I have no teammates here, so that's a shame. W, EQ, auto. Really, I'm just dead? Okay. Rest in peace. Once I use my shadow and then I get the auto, then I die because Ryze isn't moving forward. My bottling wasn't there. I assumed that Ryze would move forward. Assuming your allies will do anything is always a mistake. Doesn't matter what the assumption is. I didn't react to what Ryze was doing. Okay. Resetting to this play because these guys are getting low. And it can be an easy cleanup. Nice bubble. Okay, close. Nice. Alto. Flash. WQE. Alto. Get the slow, Vel'Koz. Hit him. Hit him. E. Hit him. Q. Nice. This is messy, but hell, it's working out. Let's go to the top side. Clear down. A happy little mistake. Who's with me? Pickaxe, and off we go. Definitely want to get Mortal Reminder as like, oh my god, what? My third item? Because we want Eclipse Black Cleaver. Oh shit, I can't get the anti-heal if I get Black Cleaver. Immediately smite that since we have 2 charges. We're going to get a lot of catch-up XP from these camps. I'm only really still in the game because the enemies made the mistakes and I get the extra kills. When you make mistakes like that, the enemy could just shut you out of the game. So you don't want to make them, obviously. But when you do, you don't want to just farm and do nothing because you're not going to give yourself the opportunity to win it big like we were there. We were there for the play, and then we clean it up. Yippee! If I had reset to my Gromp, none of that happens. So when behind, to get crazy. When ahead, get crazy. When it's even, do nothing. Rest in peace, boys. W, E, auto. Auto, ulti. Auto. Eventually here. Nami gets the kill. What's the deal? E, auto. My W's coming up. I did not cast my W. Damn, I'm playing these fights bad. I ultied the Talon in case he would hop over the wall. And then he just kept walking forward and then died. Well played to Talon. Alrighty, let's get the Scuttle Crab, and then with our ulti down, it's time to farm. Oh. Auto. You didn't expect this one, did you, Twitch? Auto. WEQ. Might. Hit him. Hit him. Q. The Twitch with all the movement in the world will not save him from a simple auto attack. If you save your abilities, wow, you won't believe what happens next. Eclipse, pickaxe, to the top side. Well, I was going to say that we would have a very long turn here doing the scuttle crab and kind of maneuvering through here into the top side if I was to stay on the map there, but then Twitch ended. So much for macro. Now that we got the ability haste, we can start getting 2 Qs off with our shadow. So we place the W down, and then Legend Haste, Eclipse, bada bing, bada boom. We get 2 Qs. Oh. 400 damage. That's normal and balanced. QE. Alto. Alto. E. Alto. Q. So that's what we want to do against the champions. Always getting 2 of those Qs off. Maxing our E second. With the blue buff too, we regen the energy. The blue buff is so important for Zed. It's the only way we get extra energy generation. Moving to this for sure. The enemy team is on one right now. They love it. They love dying. They love it. Around 10 minutes when our team's turbo winning and all the camps have been dealt with. Yeah, we'll do the dragon. I do have to save my smite here since the Mundo can show up. And we'll save our second W to get away as well. We start dealing that turbo damage. You smite. WW. Let's finish the Krugs and then get a reset. Since my Vel'Koz is resetting, there won't be a great play for me on the bot side. That Twitch is 2 and 5 too, so if you spend too much time trying to like solo kill him or something, it's actually a waste of time. He's level 5. He's level 5, and I'm just letting him get away with it. Alright. To the top side. Boots Lucidity, Glowing Moat. I want the boots as we're entering the second phase of the early game, and we're pretty fed. Get around the map more, cast more abilities. Have more smite, have more flash. I wonder if they're going to nerf that part, or at least rebalance it. The summoner spell part on the Boots Lucidity. Okay. Mundo is bot lane, 87 CS. Let's try to get into his red side here. No Krug. Oh, come on, man. An ulti in, if you say so. Garen's gonna tank here. And I can't even ulti her. Back to the camps. The enemy did a play bot side, sending Talon down there to kill them as well as the Mundo, so we answer with our play top side, looking for the camps first, and then the Ryze decides that the Vayne's gonna die. No, they keep killing the Vel'Koz. They're on the other side of the world there, and they're going to recall before we get there. So let's take all of Mundo's red side camps. Since he overstayed, these bad boys are guaranteed up. And then it'll be up to me to use the farm advantage, as they've spent their time killing my laners. Talon must have been losing bot or losing mid lane because he just gets the bot lane bailout, the classic. Kill this guy. Alto, WQE. Walking into them is so OP, no? I'm gonna stay on the map here. I'm strong and I can take my red side camps as well as just... if a play happens, we're there. Mr. Twitch. WEQ. Close. I'm not going to ulti in because that guy's 6 deaths. I can W and ulti, but then it's a whole bunch of problems because I'm under turret taking damage and whatnot. spin that gold and get back on the map here. The team fights are going to happen, and that's where our team comp excels anyways. Even though my mid and bot lane... My bot lane pays the price for the mid lane blundering his lane. But it's not up to me to compensate that. I got my farm. I'm doing my thing, and then we just have to arrive mid-game and carry those fights. So, where I have a 2-level lead eventually here on Mundo, that's where I can use it. I'll have my second point of my ulti, and then be a lot stronger than him. Second point in the ulti, always giving us more damage. Now let's position like right here. Mr. Talon, not looking for the flip-flop, huh? Yep, they are all over the fucking bot side there. I'm gonna go into the enemy red side, naturally. Careful. All these scaling champs too does not make it easy. Garen, Rise. These guys don't do a lot. Oh, I'm coming. W, Q, Alto. E, Alto, Alto. Old reliable right there. Old reliable bot lane, eh? Take this turret, and then we can just fully concede the dragon. The dragon doesn't matter in the slightest. Right now, it's all about the resource gathering. If we go to contest the dragon, that's the problem. I'd be spending my time clicking around the dragon. Can I do it? Are you guys doing it? It's a waste of fucking time. Right now I'm making money, you sleeping. The Rift Herald. Join. The ZED passive auto is kind of like the anti-heal and then some long swords. I feel like the anti-heal is necessary, man. Shit, maybe I should have ran Ignite. But the ZED passive is kind of like the beam sword in Halo, no? Careful with this one, their whole team can be here. WQE. Bob, where's my W? Okay. Haha. The W back in, the passive auto is enough. Damn, I played that bad. It's so hard to play this champion. It's reminded me in the Champ Request stream where I played Rengar. Bro. Jungle champions are starting to take skill. Watch out. Ulti's down, time to farm. Level 13. We're still scaling into the late game here too. Show up to that one. Don't even know what I did with my W. Try to get in range. Shoot the abilities at the Talon to clean things up, but then from there, use my ulti to dodge a little bit of their damage. Let's see, anti-heal 161. Nobody's farming top, so I will. 2 minutes to the Atacon. And if we're not farming, welp, we're losing. Have the empowered recall from the Rift Herald too. Alto, W, Alto, Alto, QE, Alto. Run, real champions inbound. We're not going to overstay for a kill either. Their whole team can be on the top side of the map here. That could be like 4 people. Pass. Double it, give it to the next guy. They really don't have many shields, huh? Just go for Spear of Sojin. Sell this for the pickaxe and we're good to go. Spear of Sojin, similar to Black Cleaver. The Black Cleaver gave us AD, HP, and shred the enemy armor as well as ability haste. Spear of Sojin will give us pretty much the same. So we can really dump a lot of abilities during our shadow, and then our abilities just come up again. The Spear of Sojin will make those abilities deal more damage too. The camps are done. Let's get into position here. It's going to be their whole Farkin team ganking the Rise. Damn it, they see me. No time to waste. Eventually here, the real team fights will start. This first part of the mid game is a whole lot of like the early game. My team is farking around. They're just losing their lanes, so I'm not having a lot of great opportunities. I'm getting my kills and stuff, but damn. What I need is a winning team fight, boys. Not all this shenanigans. This guy won't even walk up to the wave. Oh, but wait till it's time to fight. He'll run right into the enemy and die. No, I missed. E. Okay. They're all bot lane. Okay. So I can recall and go there. The Atacon's coming up. My team has absolutely no position on it. This is why you spend all your time farming. If we were just wandering around, there'd be no fight. Into the river. Wish me luck. This could be a and Rise is going top. Amazing. I have a good flank on the situation, but easier said than done, that's for sure. Mundo walking right towards me or what? Run! Yeah, I know. W, E, Q. On for Talon. Q. Ouch. There's the condemn. QE ulti. Welp, I'm farking dead, boys. I tank the Talon, I tank the Vayne, I tank the Twitch. We need to turn immediately onto the Twitch, but if I just gave it some time and let my allies figure it out, that would have been better. I should have known better. I'm playing with a Rise, Garen, Vel'Koz. These guys are slow in the brain. No, you just shouldn't have gone... I know I shouldn't have gone in, because they weren't there. They should have been there. Well, we got the Spear of Sojin. And then next will be the Edge of Night for sure. It's super good against Twitch and the Vayne. Who's going to carry this game? Me. Me and Rise. Everyone else is freeloaders at this point. If we get more levels, we get points in the W, which the energy of all the things go down. And that's where we can really start getting crazy with the abilities. We get all this ability haste so we can get multiple cast of the Qs and the Es as we put the shadows down. The W and the ulti both give us a shadow. And it's up to us to utilize it and get more abilities off. W, QE, auto, auto ulti, E smite, Q. Should be enough. Move down. Once we hit that Q, it's lights out for him. Can we do the Atacon, boys? Let me know. Any teammates? Nice. Switches mid. Level 16. Final points in our ulti. More damage on that bad boy. Lower cooldown. Let's get a serrated dirk. Get some real damage. This is the first serrated dirk we've built. Yep. First serrated dirk on Zed. Isn't this champion so weird? You're just allowed to build these bruiser items. Alright, level 11 Twitch. Let's see. Do you want to die? Do you want to hit this turret at 23 minutes? You do. Now that's awesome. WQ. Get the slow on him, and Rise is not coming. That's fucking awesome. I can see why this game's so hard. My shadow's back up, though, so that's a whole lot easier. Talon leaving my jungle. Alright. Oh, let's go to the mid lane, I suppose.
An enemy has been slain.
Eventually that Twitch is going to show up somewhere and we want to be there as we enter the second phase of the late game. And I'm level 16 and I have 3 items. I'm as strong as I'm going to be. So now we need to start being near our team and skipping the farm. W, Q, auto, E, auto, ulti onto this guy, E, W, Q, auto, E, that's 1, Q, oh, bro, if those shadow shurikens hit, that guy's gonna feel it. W, Q, see, pretty good damage, yep. So we put the shadow down and the ulti shadow, and then we Q the Mundo, dealing a lot of damage. Talons respawn. Let's take some camps here and get a reset. Nothing else to do. No blue buff. No Gromp. Fine. Well played. Which champion takes more skill? It's hard to say. I'm going to clear my camps down towards the dragon. Wow, where's my Gromp? Wait, I'm gonna clear too fast. The dragon doesn't spawn for a long time. Given my fucking clear speed, I'm like one-shotting the camps now. Fuck. Dude, Zed's hard. Our next step is gonna be win a team fight and win the Baron. It's simple. Anything in between is bullshit. The way that we're gonna do that, step 1, we gotta be grouped up with our team. My team is top lane for some reason. Let's get there. Noob would just click to Scuttle Crab here. There could be a lot of bad guys on Scuttle Crab, and I'm not gonna deal with that alone. Another dynamic too is I want to spin my allies as pawns. I want them to get engaged on, then for me to kill everybody. Hello guys. W, Q. Q. W. Ulti. E auto. W, Q. E auto. Q. That's 2. W, E. Q that way. Another Q coming in. Nice. And then Ryze is pushing in the meanwhile. My W expired right before I could take it, but then whatever, I just walk into Twitch and ulti. To the Baron, boys. They want Dragon? That's too bad. See how the Vayne's on it? Pretty much guarantees that Mundo's doing it, and then we can so easily answer with the Baron. That's a damn deal there, Mr. Mundo. I want the Baron now, because that will allow me and my team to push and kind of seal the deal here. The enemy has to win lots of fights to get that next dragon and get the Dragon Soul and have it matter, so. Deal. Edge of Night, red pot. Now we might as well just march it down mid lane. Edge of Night, more AD, lethality, and HP, and that spell shield means we can't be condemned. It's going to be harder for Twitch to use his E, etc., etc. We already got one inhib down with the Ryze split push. Now with Baron, it's going to be easy for my team to push and then make it more. Any teammates right here? Fellas, right here in the mid lane. Don't get lost. Twitch has Zonia's, but it's down for now. Mr. Twitch, I love you. W. Q. Q. Where's the rat? There he is. W, Q. Okay. These guys are just straight up dying, and it is what it is. But we got the mid inhib. W, Q, E, auto. Auto. Q, E, auto. Oh, I missed. No. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. The Yuumi has to be pissed. Mundo, buzz off, buddy. Ulti. Q. I came in Q, he's just dead. I'm surprised Vel'Koz kills him. Push, push, push. Kind of a stomp both games, huh? Final score 13, 3, and 9. Eclipse blocking 1600 damage for us. GG, GG. Alrighty, that's going to put us at Diamond 1, 90 LP. Final damage dealt, 26,000. Damage taken, 33,000. Conqueror healing us 738, and Coop dealing 869. It'd be interesting if it showed how much damage the Conqueror dealt, because we build up that bonus AD, utilize it with our passive, utilize it with the Shadow, the double shurikens, etc., etc. But yep, that's Zed. Be gentle in the comments. I know I flub a lot of the abilities, but you try to 1, talk and then record a game, and then 2, play Zed. This champ's hard. I gotta give it to Zed players. This champ's hard. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See you in the next one. Peace. Group coaching. Buy group coaching. Listen, Bob, I haven't really nailed the advertisement for this yet, but here's what you get from group coaching. This is going to be a subscription-based service. So you will get access to, let's say, 2 to 4 coaching sessions a week in which we will meet at a scheduled time. So then you'll have the exclusive Discord access. This Discord will be full of like-minded Bobs that are trying to get better. So inevitably, you can be a part of and meet other people doing the exact same thing that you're doing. And we'll also have guest appearances. I'm really excited for this one, where I can have my challenger/pro player friends come in and talk. And even if they're gamers that don't know how to say a single sentence, I can translate for them. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me and a lot of value for you guys. You'll also get access to all the VODs of these coaching sessions. So if you can't be there on the scheduled time or miss a day, no problem. And access to all previous VODs. So the entire history of the group coaching session and, of course, the general coaching playlist. So check that out with the link in the description below. Very excited for that. More news coming soon. Collaboration with my friend Kirei. He's offering the early game jungle course. With this, you'll have pretty easy guidelines of how and why to do things in the early game so you don't get lost, and better yet, can get a lead and carry the game. Check it out with the link below.